If you're a designer who wants to build a sustainable, profitable business, then this video is for you. It's packed with 9 game-changing strategies I learned from running my own design studio coupled with my MBA education. From pricing psychology to client management, I'm breaking down exactly how to transform your design practice into a thriving business. Let's go with strategy 1. Do you want to know the real difference between a 50K and 100K designer? It's not their portfolio. It's these 3 mindset shifts I learned from establishing my design studio. 1, they don't sell deliverables, they sell outcomes. Instead of saying, I'll design your website, say, I'll increase your conversion rate by 30%. 2, they don't take every client. They have a clear, ideal client profile and say no to projects that don't align with their expertise. And 3, they think in systems, not projects. Every client's solution can be templated and scaled. These 3 shifts helped me increase my revenue my first year of business. Now that you understand the mindset shift, let's talk about how to actually price your services. I'll show you how to double your project rates using this MBA pricing strategy. And here's a framework I use. So start with the client's desired outcome. Think about what is the real business impact. Calculate the ROI. And if your design increases conversions by 2% or 20%, what's that worth? From there, price your product and your services at 10 to 20% of their first year ROI. Then package your services into clear tiers. For example, a client's website gets 10,000 visitors per month. Your design could increase conversions by 2%, leading to 200 new customers worth $100 each. That's $240,000 annually. Your service is easily worth 24 to 48,000. Once you've structured your pricing, you need to know how to present it effectively in client meetings. Here are the 3 psychology principles I use to maintain a high close rate. First, you want to anchor high. Start your presentation with the biggest possible impact of your work. Next, you want to use a rule of 3. Present only 3 options with your preferred package in the middle. And lastly, you want to create urgency naturally. Share your real project timeline and capacity. I learned these from analyzing many successful design projects, and they work every time. With your client approach solid, let's look at how to position your work to attract more of these ideal clients. So here is how to transform it into a client converting machine. Here's the strategy framework I use. I lead with business results, not just pretty designs. Yes, they want to see that, but you want to structure your case studies like this: the client's business problem, your strategic solution, and the measurable impact. And at every step, you want to include social proof and then end with the clear next steps. This approach helped me land 5-figure projects consistently. A strategic portfolio is great, but you need systems to manage the increased client load. So here's my time management framework. I find this productivity framework helps me manage high-figure projects. So you want to start by drawing 4 boxes. In box 1, that would be all my revenue generating items, client work. In the second box would be your revenue supporting activities, proposals, meetings, etc. In box 3 would be your growth activities, learning, content, professional development. 4 is administrative, such as emails and invoicing. Now, in box 1 is where you want to spend majority of your time, and that's 60%. In box 2, you would allocate 20% of your time. In box 3, 15%. And in box 4, for your administrative tasks, only 5%. Track how you're spending your time for 1 week, and I bet you'll be shocked where your time goes. I certainly was. With your time optimized, let's perfect those discovery calls that fill your calendar. This 15-minute framework turns consultation calls into strategic partnerships. Here's how it works. The first 3 minutes, let them share their challenge. Next, you want to ask these power questions. What's the business impact to this solution? What happens if it's not solved? And what have you tried before? Once you get their responses, you want to show your value. And you can do this by presenting a relevant case study. And then finally, the last 3 minutes, you want to present your next steps. This structure positions you as a strategic advisor and not just a service provider. Of course, not every potential client is the right fit. Here are the red flags I learned to spot the hard way. And you can learn to spot them in your first email exchange. So here's what to watch out for. We need it ASAP, but no clear timeline. We have a small budget, but lots of future work. We just need someone to execute our vision. And then, can you just do this one thing quick? Instead, look for clients who have clear goals, value strategy, respect your process, and understand good design is an investment. For the right clients, you need a clear service structure. This is the value ladder I use. Here's the value ladder that justifies premium pricing. I would build your services like this. Level 1, design implementation. Level 2, design and user research. Level 3, design and strategy. And then level 4, design and business transformation. Each level solves bigger problems. It creates more business impact, justifies higher pricing, and attracts better clients. And when you're presenting these higher tier services, here's exactly how to justify your premium pricing. So let's take a look. Let's say your current traffic is 10,000 visitors and you have a 1% conversion rate. That's 100 customers. You can improve that conversion rate to 2%. So now that's 200 customers. So the difference is you're getting 100 new customers a month, and your company, your client, or you have projected that customer value is $500. So that ROI is now $50,000. Your $10,000 project fee looks small compared to a $50,000 return. There you have it. These 9 strategies are the foundation of running a profitable design business. The key is to remember that great design alone isn't enough. It's the combination of strategic thinking, solid systems, and understanding business fundamentals that transforms you from a freelance designer into a business owner. I use these exact frameworks every day in my design business, and they've completely changed how I approach client work and build sustainable revenue. If you want to dive deeper into any of these strategies, I create weekly content, maybe monthly. I create content breaking down more business frameworks for designers. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.